today is going to be something a little bit different. We're a bit too used to all these performance cars and spirited driving, but today we want to take a step back. So as the title of this video suggests, we are heading to Venturi Motors Inc. to check out their latest recreation of the Toyota HJ60 Land Cruiser, which they call Air Cruiser. Now, not too sure how today is going to pan out, but it should be a pretty interesting and santai day.
Hey, Kalis! How are you?
Good, bro. Is this it?
Yep, this is it.
Looking good, man. How's everything going?
Oh, so far so good. Want to go for a drive?
Let's do it. All right.
Let's go.
So, you join me with Lawson from Venturi Motors, and these are the guys who restored this beautiful HJ60 Land Cruiser. Now, I'm not too versed with this kind of vehicles basically, but I do know a friend who actually goes out and have a group who actually goes out on this outdoorsy thing. So since we got a car like this, I'm just going to give him a call and see, maybe hopefully he's free. So let's give Arif a call. Great. Yo man, ada mana?
Ada Federal Highway.
Federal Highway, okay. Hey, I've got a Land Cruiser HJ60 with me. It's like super sweet, bro. And let's be honest, I want to go somewhere cool. Are you free for a quick drive maybe?
Okay, boleh bro.
Okay. Let's meet at, since you're on Federal Highway, let's meet at Shell Batu 3.
Okay.
Alright, I'll RV there with you, yeah?
Okay.
Awesome. Alright, see ya. Okay, bye. Bye. Okay, so he's down and good.
Cool.
Alright.
We got all day.
So today is going to be one of those santai drive lah.
Yes, correct.
So when you took this car, what was it like in the condition?
Actually, when we took this car initially, the car, why we choose this, I mean like usually how Venturi come about is actually, a lot of people like the cars that we curate. In a way, we curate, and then people wanted to buy our cars. And then I said, during this MCO we are so free, right? So why not let's do something about it. You know, people like the cars that we curate, then let's do tasteful cars. And then so the first requirement or the first things that we actually look at is actually the car's condition. So when we got this car, the condition is actually quite, not to say pristine, but in a way for this kind of car, it's actually quite alright. Very nice.
Right.
Yeah, and the engine is sounds really good. And then I find it's a good base for us to start this project lah.
I see. So I mean, when you want to restore a car, of course, the whole idea is, of course, you need to find a good base, right?
Yes, exactly.
So this is not just with 4x4, but any car, especially with classic cars.
Correct, exactly.
Yeah.
Because we've been, I mean like, I myself already into these cars, classic car scene since like 10 years ago, like I can say, when I was still in college. So the basic requirements that we have, the most important bit is the base of the car.
I understand. Yeah. As you can see, those cars are coming up, and there's a lot of these cars coming up. So
yes.
This is for a raffle.
Yes,
so
this is raffling.
What is this raffle about, and who are you doing it with?
Raffle is basically you just need to go to Sneakerlah page, website, sneakerlah.com/raffle.
Alright.
And then from there, then you just register yourself, just buy the t-shirt, and you stand a chance to win whatever we are sitting inside here.
Right.
The shoe, and 1 year supply of that mocha, bro. Sneakerlah and car, what?
Yeah.
You guys are sneakerhead. This is like petrol head, you know? How do we judge that? Then he said, okay, maybe we can play around with the colorway. So he said that recently in 2021 and 2020, there is this AJ1 dark mocha that is like quite a hoo-ha, you know?
Oh, okay.
So I said, whoa, okay, dark mocha, cool. I like the idea. So how does it look like? So he showed me. Maybe I can show you guys.
Oh. So I'm not a sneakerhead.
I'm not.
You're not a sneakerhead too?
A little bit, yeah. But because of Brian lah kan, and my friend, all sneakerheads, you know. So he showed me this pair of shoes, you know.
Okay.
What do you think about this shoe and what we can do about it, and
right.
putting this to the car? So I say,
see.
okay, cool. I like the idea. So we take basically it's a dark mocha to be the dark mocha that we have on the car.
That explains the theme of the exterior as
Yes,
well.
exactly.
Yeah.
So the white color will be the base top of the car. And then the black color with all the black bits, which is the rings, the
Right.
tires. So
Okay,
it sort of like bring
I
out
guess-
the whole
the whole dark mocha feel from the HJ1.
yeah, the whole team came about from this shoe to the car. That's how it came about.
This is also what they call it, high top, isn't it?
Yeah, correct.
So high cut. So
cut.
it kind of fits the HJ60 outlook.
Okay, now you just give another point to it. So on top of this, because we have a partner together as well, so because we're giving out just the shoe, but Dark Mocha is all about the drinks, kan?
Yes.
So Coffee Boy will be our partner as well. So we're giving out 1 year supply, 1,000 ringgit of Dark Mocha.
Oh, I'm a coffee head. Okay, so that is something I want. This is like, in a way, sort of my first time driving an LC.
Yeah. How do you feel about it, man?
I'm not a big off-road guy.
Yep.
I have this rule. So I always say that whatever cars that I like or whatever cars that I buy must not be taller than me, and I'm not a tall guy. So tall cars are usually out of my range, basically, or my sight. But lately this culture is building up and slowly getting me, slowly interested, and macam I kind of like that, the fat wheel tire outlook. I'm not going to go like off-roading, like those who potong bala and all that, and to cross rivers and all that.
Sayang juga kan kereta macam ni masuk sana kan.
This is also pretty rare, right?
Yes,
This 60
yes.
series. So 4 liter, inline 6 diesel. So I'm surprised actually. It's also got a 5-speed. So I think the earlier models all came with a 4-speed, right?
4-speed, yes.
So this is pretty modern, let's be honest. And yes, it's not the fastest thing in the world, but I think these guys have. I think you've done up the engine a little bit, right? So mechanically,
we ran through the mechanically everything. Even I changed the clutch and everything.
Right.
But one of the thing that we actually do is we restore mod it a little bit.
Okay.
For example, because when we got this car, this truck, it was a square light. Because 1989 they already updated to square lights.
Okay.
So it gives a bit more how to say American look.
Okay.
But with this one, we try to restore mod it to the early models, the pre-86, where they have round lights.
I see.
Yes.
So it's not just like Porsches where you can backdate. Backdate kan? So we're almost arriving to RV Point. I hope Arif is already there. The most important part about santai is, of course, we must have good food. So today, we have good food sponsored by Hajah Mai, and of course, Not4x4Sale. So, thank you guys. Ini macam sedap ke. Okay, so agak santai. Thanks bro for bringing us here. Let's talk about 4x4, or rather, just to clarify, it's not for sale.
Yes.
Not 4x4Sale, right?
Bukan.
Not as per the Insta handle.
Yeah.
Okay, so Not for Sale has been around, I think, about a year.
We started since March 2020.
Okay, so just about the pandemic time
Yes.
lah.
Basically, the idea datang during the pandemic lah.
Oh, okay.
Thanks to pandemic.
The ultra pandemic time lah. So, what is the ideology behind this? Because, like I was sharing with Lawson earlier in the car, I'm more used to on the road tarmac, and in fact you yourself pun memang budak track before. So what is this culture happening right now?
The idea basically suddenly datang. Out of nowhere, suddenly datang. Like you said previously, I played track and stuff, and so we tried cars before, bikes. Then I told myself, why not jump into 4x4 pula kan? So at least boleh try semua benda. So that's where we started. And then basically me and Taufik, we went for discussion and cakap, why not we create this thing called Not4 Sale? But Not4 Sale because of it's actually a brand, tapi that name is because restoring cars like this, at the end of the day when people ask you, are you going to sell it? Basically no. But it all started because of 4x4, from 4x4 lah.
Okay, so the first car you got was your Terrano lah?
Yeah.
Okay. So how did you end up with a Terrano? I think people when they talk about 4x4, the first thing that they'll go is either Defender or something of like an LC, like we bought today.
Yeah.
So how did you end up with something like a Terrano?
Okay, basically during I think primary kot, back then 1998, I was standard 6. Nampak Terrano kan, I was like, "Weh, quite cool lah this car kan." So tak percaya pun suddenly I'm owning it now kan. So one of the thing I think is because of the shape itself, the boxy look, and plus of course that point of time when I got it during 2019, it was literally still cheap, affordable. So it was one of the most affordable 4x4 that you can get, 90s punya 4x4 at that point of time lah. That's why I choose Terrano.
Okay. And okay lah, I remember that time we went to Kampung Kenaboy. That was I think in July last year. That was the first time I actually go outdoor. I'm not the most outdoorsy person, tapi I would say Arif brought me outdoor lah. Story short. But I think that time was one of your earlier drives kot.
Yep.
Tapi I think the culture has grown since then, and I don't know if it started with you guys or not. Tapi I think when you guys started really open the eyes of at least the car boys lah, the ones on tarmac, where dia nampak a little bit more of this outdoorsy lifestyle and all lah. And I think since then ada juga you've been pulling out a few of these car guys yang bawa supercar, bawa JDM apa semua, beli 4x4. So what kalau within this culture right now, apa yang actually the biggest attraction to it, this lifestyle?
I think probably people get attracted with the camping punya scene, because it turned out to be different. Like last time you had only little shops around you. Now you dah ada Decathlon, dah macam macro punya size. You can get all your camping stuff.
Yeah, like these chairs. I think most of the flip up table.
Yeah, and then it's so affordable. Then bonus, the cars itself lah. I think people now shifting to 90s or even older kan. The price itself is very reasonable.
Yep. So if somebody would like to jump into it, what's a good budget to play around?
20,000 for a start.
Then and around 20 grand, what kind of car do you get? I mean, what kind of 4x4 do you get?
I think like something like the Pajero is a very good start now. Yeah, it's relatively affordable and easy to maintain.
Okay.
Yeah, and capable.
Most important is of course capable lah.
Yeah,
tapi I think the places that you go are not like super hutan punya area lah kan.
No, because to us we believe that like when you ask us about the culture has been there actually. It's just that probably it's not on SOCMED. And then if you're talking about hardcore 4x4s, definitely dah lama ada kan, since
Malaysia memang dah.
Dah lama. So we don't want to go that extreme lah. It's tiring I guess.
Actually Malaysia organised one of the Camel Trophy, the Borneo one.
Okay. Yeah, the Camel Trophy.
Camel Trophy back in the days.
I think I see a lot of the discos wearing those.
Correct. I think that is why the culture is already implanted in Malaysia, especially the people in Borneo.
If you land yourself in Sabah ke Sarawak ke, the first things you see is always the Hilux and all on the road. Tapi of course when you go deeper, they have that the Ninja King, very famous
Ninja 80 series,
which I believe is the predecessor, successor to this car, right?
Correct, yes.
So that means back in must be in the 70s, 80s would have been this car lah kot.
Correct.
This is the Ninja King equivalent lah.
Yes.
Okay.
The OG.
The OG.
Faham. So just as a gentle reminder on this whole activity that we're doing today is of course the fact that we took out this Land Cruiser HJ60. So for you guys to know is of course this is part of a raffle that Sneakerlah, Venturi Motors and Coffee Boy is doing. So you can stand a chance to win a HJ60 1-year supply of coffee, and at the same time for those sneakerheads, that pair of dark mocha AJ1s, which I believe is very collectible, right?
Yeah.
So
Among the sneakerheads, yes.
yeah, for those sneakerheads, this is something definitely you guys want to catch. But for those car heads, I think you and I probably we want a piece of this HJ60. Alright guys, so I hope you like that content. Yeah, thank you very much Lawson from Venturi Motors, and of course
Thank
Arif
you.
from Not4x4Sale for
thank
the
you.
day, and of course taking us out to I'm not too sure where.
Thanks to Arif's mum.
Yeah, Jamai, thank you so much for the kuih as well. So
Yeah.
hopefully we get to do something like this again soon.
Yep.
Yes, definitely.